finished Monkey Island. We've started. Technically, we started Myst. There was a little teaser. We started Star Trek. Fucking awesome. Phasmo was fun. This has been the hell. This has been a really good stream. I'm feeling really good about this one. So it was a lot of fun. So we are gonna go and we're gonna raid our good friend Summer. And yeah. Let her know that the soup's on. She knows, but let her know anyway. And yeah, enjoy Summer's stream, and I'll see you guys next time. We'll be back on Wednesday for short trips. We're going to be doing more Harbinger, and we'll probably finish it very quickly, and then I'll figure out what the hell we're going to do on short trips next time. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, this has been good. I'll catch you guys in Summer's chat, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Test, test. Oh, there we go. Hey, I think it's a bit too high. Okay, can you folks hear me now? It should be. I thought it was already picking up my mic before I went live, but I don't know, something happened. Yeah, so I was saying, thank you, Dave, for the raid. I was hearing you signing off and telling people to go raid me while I was going live, so that was funny. And yeah, soup's on. I was saying I should really get that set up like you have, where if people redeem the points, then the clip happens on screen with the audio. So I should really look into that. And I was also saying, as you might have seen, that I've got some Iron Brew with me to drink during the stream. No beer, even though we're going to play a game about beer. Because I don't really drink beer aside from sometimes Kriek beer, which is a kind of sour cherry beer, which it's based on a sour cherry, I believe, but it's actually quite sweet, and I like that because I don't like the bitterness of regular beer. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Dave caught me a little bit by surprise by going live faster than I thought. Well, going offline and rating me a bit faster than I thought he would. I was still setting up. Um, I was trying to find how to make this game run in windowed mode because I looked at the options and it doesn't have a screen resolution setting or anything. It's quite bare bones actually settings wise, which is unusual. I'm not seeing anything in the discussions either, which are quite limited. Oh, the gift bot. Oh yeah, that would be great. Thank you. Do link me that. Alt Enter. Okay, yeah, I thought it was a key combination like that, but I forgot which one. So let me try that. Let me start up the game again. Also need to set up, of course, so the game is picked up by the screen. You might be hearing it now, but you probably can't see it yet unless it's being auto picked up. But I'm in full screen mode on the laptop, so I can't see OBS anymore. um, the intro is nice, like music-wise at least. Alt Enter. Oh yeah, there we go. Indeed, that goes into window mode. Thank you, Retro Phoenix, for reminding me because I do normally know about that, but I forgot. So let me pick up that's my webcam. That's I'm not gonna. Yeah. Okay. Here it's coming. Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, it's. Yeah. Okay. Now you folks should be able to see it. Let me. I think I want. I think this game has a lot of stuff in the top right of the screen from what I've seen of it. So yeah, I'm gonna put my webcam over here for now, and we'll see. But yeah, let's. I'm going to restart again, so you can see the intro. There's not much to it, but it's nice. Oh, it's immediately gone into full screen again. So switching to Windows, looks fine in OBS. Oh, I do drink gin. I could make a gin and tonic after I finish off my item brew. And hey, so let me say hi to everyone in chat. Hey, Fuzol. Hey, Dan. Hey, Dave. Hey, Neverclink. Hey, Demon Dragon. Hey, Retro Phoenix. Hey, Sentinel 6, SH Dawn, and Corrupt Dictator. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, so this is a game that came out, I think, September of or October of last year. It's a game, the title pretty much says it all. Dude, where's my beer? It's pretty much about a quest to find beer, or at least the right kind of beer, because this guy is a bit particular about his beer, or maybe not as particular as everyone else, but we'll see how that turns out. It's quite an interesting concept. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Oh yeah, gin and tonic with a bit of citrus, lime or lemon or whatever. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I assume you can still see me. Yeah. Could only see the game in OBS. It's quite difficult having to stream on a laptop, but I'm always on a laptop, so it's just what I'm used to. Uh, so we've arrived in Oslo via bus. Beer is good, but beers are better. Old Chinese proverb. If you're a beer drinker, yeah, I can see how that would certainly be true. Usually one drink is good and a few more can be better as long as you don't go overboard. Um, yeah, or a good wine. Yeah, my family are big wine drinkers. So this guy is saying, oh, he's parched, in need of a beer. She says, you need a refreshment? And he asks, yes, where can I have a Pilsner around here? Ooh, a Pilsner, eh? There's a pub next to the bakery. Never been there myself, though. I keep my beers in a cooler on the bus. I know that place. That's where Carl works. Okay, so it's not the first time he's gone to Oslo. He knows a Carl. Good old Carl. I know. Can I have one of your beers? Wait, he has beers? I don't see him holding beers or not for the road. But you can't drink and drive, huh? No, of course not. I sure hope he's not drinking and driving on the road, driving a bus. So yeah, oh, I can still scroll this way. Can't get back on the bus. No, that is my stop. That's the bus that brought me here. So left click is just use, I guess. And you can't do right click for look at. That's what I would have expected from this game. But apparently I can't do. Can I use L? Oh yeah, that's gonna be easier. L also. Oh, I looked at him and he says I'm not just a normal guy. Oh no. Or did I click on him? It looks like a bus driver, normal, I guess, like me, I guess. So I can't use. There's a lot of alcohol talk in chat going on right now. Kind of having a bit of a rough time keeping track of it while starting the game. Everyone has their own preferences, yeah. Well, you know, whatever works for you. or no alcohol, of course, you know, whatever you prefer to drink. I don't drink much alcohol myself, but when I do, it's either a gin and tonic or a rum and coke, or a creek beer, as I was saying earlier, the only kind of beer that I sometimes drink. I've tried honey beer in the past, which is it's drinkable, but it's not really great for me. Also, like an apple cider is nice. For me, it's got to be preferably sweet. Well, a gin and tonic isn't really sweet, but that I can bear. But generally, I prefer it to be sweet. Honey beer and mead. No, I don't think they're quite the same. I think mead is different. Oh, thank you for the sub, Retro Phoenix. You've now got access to the leisure suit Larry Leffer smile emotes. Now that I'm finally hopefully going to be streaming again regularly, I do hope to get some more emotes going. But yeah, you've got access to one emote for now. Thank you very much for subscribing. I don't think mead is the same as honey beer. At least the honey beer here that they that you can get at certain cafes, bars, pubs, whatever you call them, isn't called mead. Mead is something different here. Yeah, no, I'd have to look it up, but I don't know off the top of my head. But it's I don't know exactly how they make honey beer here, but I guess it's just like regular beer with honey in it or something like that. It's a little bit sweeter, a little bit less bitter than regular beer, but I don't really like it as much as Creek beer, the cherry beer. So let's talk with this bus driver, eh? Where did you say that bar was? Next to the bakery. Is the bakery any good? I've never been. It seems to be closed all the time. Hmm. Do you know why? Think I'd better get back to my thoughts. Wow! This guy does not want to talk. Catch you later. Bye. Don't you think it's irresponsible to drink whilst driving? I guess so. Why do you do it then? Who says I do? Were you drinking on your way here? Definitely. Why? To put up with everyone's discussing smells and snores. Good point. What an asshole, though. Actively endangering his passengers. But you know, that's just how it is sometimes, I guess. Why didn't I get any crackers as it said in the cheap tickets campaign? What? Don't tell me you ate them. I'm really sorry for that, but these long trips can be exhausting. For passengers too. Yes, but I paid for those. No, you didn't. The campaign said you get free crackers, so... Where can I complain? I will really appreciate it if you didn't. Well, then I would like to get some compensation. What if... What? What if I gave you this pen? For free? Yes, free, like the crackers, you know. I don't need a pen, I just want the crackers. But the pen might be useful for puzzle solving. As you wish, I don't care. Maybe we need to ask him to give us a pen anyway later. Now people are talking about port or sweet port in chat. I drank port when I was like around 18. I had a phase where I drank port. For some reason, I got into drinking port then, and I had one evening where I got drunk on port, and it didn't end great, and then I kind of lost the taste for it. Same with that evening where I blacked out on vodka cocktails, and after that I swore never to get blackout drunk again. And indeed, well, actually, I can probably Count on my hand the number of times I really got drunk after that. Because I just don't like getting drunk, especially that drunk. But yeah, just getting drunk in general, yeah, it's not really for me. And people are going, dude, where's my White Claw? Dude, where's my PBR? Well, we'll see some about that. Being hungover on port must be a rough one, yeah. Yeah, it was. Is it really true that you ate all the crackers? I told you, you can have this cool shiny pen as compensation. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll have to come back to this later and ask him to give us the pen anyway, because we'll need it for some puzzle. No thanks. Suit yourself. Okay, so let's move on from this asshole. I'm gonna have to get used to this interface. I prefer it where if you have the mouse buttons, one is for using and the other is for looking at. Here I just have to either click here at the bottom or use a keyboard to be able to look at, talk to. I also look at if one of the buttons, the use button is also like talk to, like immediately one or the other, depending on what you're pointing at. So yeah, this interface doesn't feel quite fluid enough for me. But what you're not hearing the game? Seriously, first microphone, then yeah, the game actually has pretty good music. Now I'm annoyed that you weren't hearing it. I should have noticed. No game sound, damn. Well, you haven't been hearing voice acting or anything from them since, but there is no voice acting, but there is music. So, how do I get it to capture the audio? It should just be picking it up. Oh, headphone. Yeah, okay. Are you? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's the first time in ages that I'm streaming. I've barely streamed on this new laptop in general. Well, this laptop I got in like September. Since then, I've streamed like 1 or 2 times at most. So yeah, I'm just getting back into it. Now you can hear the music, yay! Well, as I said, you haven't been missing much, just this kind of music. There's no voice acting. So anyway, yeah. Let's look at the soda vending machine. It looks like it has beer in it, but it's not beer. In case you still didn't get it, I need a Pilsner, not a soda. It has to be a Pilsner. Yeah. Visit Costa Rica. I just arrived in Oslo. Why should I go away to enjoy some cheap beer? Guess that's girl's bag. I've got my own bag. It's in the trunk compartment of the bus. I can't do it. Can I? Damn, I can't interact with the trunk compartment, I guess. I want to get my bag. Yeah, I think Pilsner is a term only beer snobs used. Like here in Belgium, we don't use the term Pilsner either. I mean, there are some specific terms, but usually it's just referring to it by brand. Like if you ask for generally a beer at a cafe, then you'll just get what's on tap, and that's usually just, I guess it's Pilsner, but we don't call it Pilsner. We just call it beer because it's yeah, it's a blonde beer. Maybe it's not even a Pilsner. I don't know. The Belgian, like the brands that I'm thinking of, Maas, Jupiler. Those are 2 of the most common big typical beer brands here. And they're like, I guess there's similar styles to like Corona Stella, those are more internationally known beer brands. It's that kind of beer. I'm not sure off the top of my head if that's a Pilsner, but I think it is. So there's a hipster couple. Oh, hipster couple? No, don't look at myself. A cool interracial couple with very nice tattoos. What? I can't talk to these people? Wow. I'm a socially awkward person that cannot speak to strangers unless I have some alcohol inside of me. Oh yeah, there are so many different kinds of beer here in Belgium. And we certainly have many with heavy alcohol percentages. I'm just talking about if you go to a cafe and just say I want a beer, just regular beer, which is like 5 to 6%, then that's what you'll get. And that's not one of the fancier beer styles then. But yeah, you unless you go to like a festival where there's only the beer on tap, that's the style I'm talking about. There you can usually only get one style of beer, the regular. But if you go to a cafe, any cafe or restaurant usually will have multiple styles of beer, a bit of a diverse ensemble of regular beer to Duvel or Hoegaarden. I'm just thinking of names that come into my head of heavier styles of beer which are a bit different. But yeah, and then there are also in the cities the brown bars. They're called Bruine Kroeg, which is like the typical drinking hole that's stayed around for decades, and they usually have a very wide variety of beers that you can select from. Especially here in the city I live in, there are a lot of such kind of places. So really, you can really go anywhere here and get any kind of beer that you want almost. Well, for the typical styles of beer that you can get here, and from Belgian producers. Chantal. Okay, so he can't talk with anyone unless he's been able to drink some kind of beer. He can't pick up the baby, the stroller. AIDS brewing contest. Why brew beer when you can easily buy an ice-cold Pilsner in every pub? This guy only cares about Pilsner. Ticket machines. First I will need to find a Pilsner before I can buy a ticket. I don't know how that's related. He's not saying like why it's related. It shows bus routes. I think he means like I want to drink a Pilsner before I get on the bus again. But it's a bit unclear. So let's look at the bakery next to which is pub. The station's gluten-free bakery. I can choose that. Can pick that up. Can't talk to that. Talk to rubbish bin. Can't choose that. Do I look like one of those people when trying to pick up a rubbish bin? Look at just regular rubbish bin. Oh, the underground pub has a happy hour. Sounds like the right time to go to a pub. It says happy hour and points to the pub. Sounds exactly like what I need right now. Can't pick it up. Doesn't sound... what? There's more rubbish here. Just some random rubbish. Maybe you gotta interact with it later. There's an escalator here going to, I guess this is still the vicinity of the bus station because it's going to a second level above the bus station, also stairs which are blocked off. And a ticket office. Looks empty. Well, and a construction site. Manhole. Sign shows a man working. What a loser. Wow. That area is closed for now. Okay. Shouldn't. There's a reason why those coins are there. Trade or not. Will we fall down the manhole later? I'm wondering. But yeah. Let's go into... First, let's look here. The underground pub. At last, I can have an ice-cold Pilsner after such a long drive. Well, let's get in and order a Pilsner. Oh, Carl, this is like his friend. That's Carl. What? This isn't Harry Potter. Can't talk to a portrait. There's a darts, of course, which you can always find at a bar here in Belgium as well. Well, always. That was like typical old cafes, how they used to be. I don't think it's as common nowadays, except in like village cafes, local cafes, cafes which are only for locals. Typically, you'll have a dart, pool table, a soccer table, kicker we call it, where you can like turn the thingies to make the soccer players swing so they hit a ball and you can play a match against each other. I did play quite a bit of that with my friends back when we went to our local bar when we were like 16 to 19. Like that was the period I ever went to the cafe with my friends back then, drinking beer, even though I didn't like beer, but I tried to like it. Foosball, yeah, I think that's a typical English term for it. Foosball. We played some darts, we played some pool, but mostly we played foosball, kicker. So yeah. I can't choose that. Why? You can. You can play darts, or do you need to be drunk as well to play darts? Talk to old school non-wireless phone. Whom shall I call? I don't know any numbers by memory. Well, you've got a bad memory then. Yeah. You know, it was that thing, like, I didn't like beer, I didn't like that whole scene, but it was just trying to fit in and actually have friends for once. Because I never really had that, so yeah. And it didn't last long. It was just a few years where I tried to do that, and then yeah, it ended. It's okay. Bleach. There's bleach here for some reason. It says bleach, so I guess it is. A bottle of bleach. Do we need bleach? Will we... Oh! Nicely done, mates. Don't worry, I guess it's good for a carpet. No, it's not. Everyone should get out of here now. There's like a ton of bleach on the floor. Oh, hey, Dave. I assume you're going to bed. Have a good night. Thanks for the raid. See you next time. There's a bunch of bleach here. I think you all should evacuate because bleach scent, bleach chemicals, being around that is not a good idea. But apparently they don't mind. Oh yeah, the smokers were one of the worst things back then. I'm glad they banned that pretty much. Indoor smoking. I'm gonna start on my iron brew. Refreshing. So we came here because Carl apparently works here, but there's a guy named Stone behind the bar. He looks so complete. He has everything. A hairband, a necklace, a bracelet, earrings, cool tattoos. He's a complete hipster. Oh yeah, they only got rid of indoor smoking here. When was it? It was somewhere between 10 and 15 years ago, I think they really started introducing that. And yeah, the music is quite ambitious. It is definitely a real life band, or at least real instruments being played. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's talk to Tom. Oh, what? You can't even talk with the bartender unless you've got alcohol inside of you? Bartenders and bus drivers are the only people I can talk to while being sober. What? He's a bartender? Mostly just asking for beer. Oh, first he says that and then we can talk with him. That makes no sense. That's weird. Is Carl here? Who's Carl? The guy in the picture over there. Ah, the old guy who used to work here. Old? He had to go. Why? Well, he was fired. He was too old. What? He was 38. Yep, not good for workouts. Do you know him? Actually, most like in the local cafes here, it's usually an older clientele and older bartenders, older bar owners. Owners. They're mostly owned by the breweries nowadays, but it's like people who rent the cafe from the brewery and then run it. They're the owners. And then I guess the more hip places usually have a younger crowd, younger clientele, and have younger employees, well, people working there. But there are still plenty of cafes here with older bartenders. Oh, which do we say? I mean, he's obsessed with Pilsner, so maybe this is appropriate. But I wonder where he is now also makes sense. And then, yeah, we could say this, but he doesn't care, I think. So, yes, I wonder where he is now. It's better you forget him. What? Is he dead? Why is that? Sometimes it's better not to know. That makes no sense. So, what should I get you? Also, this janitor here is old as balls. Why is he allowed to work here if Carl wasn't? A pint, please. A pint of what? Just a pint? Yes, of what? Of beer. What kind of beer? Regular beer. You don't make any sense. What do you want? Just a nice cold Pilsner. We don't have that here. Every pub has a Pilsner. This would be the reaction in Belgium. For sure. I don't think we have places that only have more specialized beers without also offering regular beer. Every pub has a Pilsner. Not this one. And do you know where I can get one around here? No, I doubt that you find any. What do you mean? There are plenty of bars in this town. I'm just saying you won't find any Pilsners without luck. I know there must be Pilsners around here, around somewhere, and know I'm going to find one real soon. Good luck. I don't need luck, I just need a normal bar, not a hipster hole like this. Suit yourself. A hipster hole. The mustache waggle, yeah, he's got a waggle going on. Why aren't there any Pilsners? Because nobody wants them. Have you been living under a rock? Hipster hole. What are you saying? There are loads of people who love Pilsner. But I don't know where they are. I have never met anyone who loves or misses Pilsner. Well, you have now. Well, hi there. Okay, I give up. Can you recommend beer? Sure, it's my job. I love craft beer. Yeah, that's the whole thing, craft beer. Homebrew beer or whatever. Or specialized beer. He really loves craft beer. Brewing craft beer. Why so passionate? There's nothing else to live for, is there? Know that feel. Well, I can think of a few things. Whatever. Anyway, we have 6 different beers on tap and 250 bottles. What would you like? Well, apparently they don't have Pilsner, but would they have something Pilsner-y or something beer with Pilsner flavor? Which is the better option here? Something Pilsner-y. Well, as I told you before, we don't have those, but we have stouts, red ales, porters, we even have. Can I have something that is not very weird? Let me see. This is the cheapest one here. Nobody ever orders it because it has very few reviews. This reminds me of Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry, where they review the bars and restaurants. I mean, it's also in reality like that, but I don't know. Dan wants a beer now. Oh, those eyes. What the hell? Yuck! I can't drink this. This tastes like old bread. Well, you still have to pay for it. Fine. How much? 24 euros. Apparently that's their cheapest beer. This is outrageous! I know, right? It's his cheapest beer. Might as well drink it all. That face, what the fuck? Looks like an alien. Now that I'm drinking, you can see that the blood alcohol... This is breaking the fourth wall, clearly. Blood alcohol content BAC goes up in the indicator at the top right. You can always see how drunk you are here. Maybe it can affect your decisions and the results of your actions. Good luck, and remember, drink responsibly. I got an achievement, my first beer. Okay, so now we are a bit tipsy. It's non-Leisure Suit Larry without the non-PC writing. I don't know, I thought Wet Dreams Don't Dry. I thought it was okay. I'm going to stream it and its sequel, which came out around the same time as this, end of last year. I'm going to stream those again during my annual Leisure Suit Larry series streams this year, which I think I'll do a run-up of regular streams beforehand in this February, the next few weeks. And I think in March we'll get started with the annual Leisure Suit Larry streams. And Dan says 24 euros in Oslo, Norway. It's not even part of the EU. Weird. I'm not sure. I don't know if, well, the rest of Scandinavia seems to have a different currency and doesn't use the euro, so I assume Norway doesn't either. But I don't know if they're part of Europe. I would have to Google that. Europe, Norway. It's a Scandinavian country. It's not a member state of the EU, however it is associated with the Union through its membership of the European Economic Area, Dan says, I liked What Dreams Don't Dry. It got bad towards the end with the hallucination dream sequence, but other than that, solid game. Yeah, the end was weird, but apparently from what I've seen and heard, the second game makes sense, I think. Yeah. You look at items on the floor and you immediately think, I need those in my inventory. So we're a bit tipsy. Well, we can now talk with strangers, I guess. Hello there, what can I get for you? A pint, please. Which one? Still no Pilsners? Still no Pilsners. Give me that pale ale on sale, please. Oh, the same one. Pale ale for sale. So apparently we're drinking it again. Oh no, now I have it in my inventory. Now I can drink it whenever I want. Let's talk with the janitor, I guess. Hey there. Hello. Are you a janitor? That seems like a bit of an obvious question. Well, a question with an obvious answer. A rhetorical question. Or an unnecessary question, but let's ask it. Are you a janitor? Yes, how did you know? Because of your uniform, and... I was being sarcastic. Ah. Do you know where I can get a Pilsner around here? I haven't heard that question for years. I've never asked it either. Why not? Or why can't I just order a pint of Pilsner here? Are you being a wise ass? Sorry, I'm a bit tipsy. That's okay. Why can't I just order a pint of Pilsner here? Well, we used to have Pilsner here. But times change, my friend. Gentrification is not waiting for everyone, or for anyone. Now everyone just talks about NEPA and wild G's, but I can't really like all that stuff. It was easier back in the day. I could go anywhere and enjoy a cold Pilsner, but now it's all over. I really miss the good old days. What happened? It started when all the bartenders got replaced by younger ones. Hipster ones. So that's what happened to Carl. Exactly, he was the first one to disappear. Oh, the plot is thickening. There seems to be a conspiracy going on where bartenders have disappeared and been replaced by hipsters. Anna asks, do you figure at this point he'd be desperate enough to just take a shot of something harder? I mean, he's drinking different beer, but I think he only wants beer. The conspiracy is to steal the election, of course. Yeah. Disappeared? The bartender told me that he had to be let go. Well, it's forbidden for us to talk about what happened. Come on, tell me. No way, we can be sent away for it too. Sent away? What the I won't say anything, I promised. Pinky promise? Pinky promise. Okay, I will tell you what happened. Don't tell anyone that I... Yeah, I got it. Okay, now listen. It is believed that the master brewer banned Pilsners and bewitched everyone into liking all these crazy flavored beers. Okay, so there really is a big conspiracy going on with this master brewer banning Pilsner and bewitching people into liking crazy beer. Master brewer, yeah, he's said to be the mastermind behind all this. Sounds a bit kooky to me. Of course, and no one knows where he lives or what he does. He only appears once every year to win the brewing contest and keep his filthy beers around. They cost twice as much and taste twice as bad. Twice as much, 24 euros, like you can get a beer here for 2 euros, that's 12 times as much. I mean, a fancy beer here would usually go up to about 6 euros, I think. I think that's usually the most you see on a menu for a non-regular beer. I think it's around 6 euros, somewhere in that vicinity. 2 euros is like a regular pint, regular pint. We say instead of pint, we say pint. No, not in a store. Like if you go into a cafe, the typical price is, well, I think it's risen now to probably 2.5 maybe. because inflation and ingredients and whatnot. They always find a reason to hike the price, but like the typical price, I think you can still get it for that at some festivals. Like just a regular glass of beer, €2 to 2.5 would be, yeah, that would be expensive for in a store or supermarket. Wow, Dan, that sucks that you have to pay that much for a beer. Like I'm saying, like the fancier beers can go up to 6 to 7, but that's the most here, and that's for like Duvel and I don't know, just specialty beers, I guess. But yeah, typical price is 2 to 3 euros at most for just a regular glass of beer, a pint. Tell me more about the contest. Every year, the brewing contest produces a winning beer. The brewer of said beer gets to choose all the beers that will be sold for the rest of the season. That seems like an unfair system. It's rigged. Rigged, I'm telling you. They stole the beer! They stole the beer from me! It's rigged! Why does the master brewer always win? Can't say anymore, I've said enough as it is. Oh yeah, a high alcohol tax. How much do you pay for other alcohol? I think like it really depends here on where you go, but like other alcohol, cocktails, they can get pretty pricey here as well. Nowadays, which is why I usually don't go. Well, it's one of the reasons I don't usually go to bars or pubs or cafes and drink alcohol there, because even if I feel like it, I sometimes might if I feel like it, but generally I just find it too pricey compared to buying a bottle at the supermarket and drinking at home or with family, usually with family, or in a social setting with friends. Corrupt dictator lives half an hour from the drunkest state in the US. Prices are probably skewed. Steven says, well, SH John says, a crate of Grolsch Pilsner, 24 bottles of 300 milliliters, costs between 10 and 18 euros depending on the store. Yeah, I think the major Pilsner brands here, if you just buy crate, which is 24 bottles, usually here in the supermarket, I think it's usually 10 to 15 euros. 18 euros maybe, but that already seems like a bit high. Oh, thanks for being here, Senel. No problem. Have a good one. 40 euros for a crate. Sheesh. Damn. Oh, you're getting screwed. Damn. Tell me more about the Master Brewer. Can't say anymore. I've told you enough as it is. Tell me more about his beers. They taste like shit, but everyone seems to like them. Haven't you had one? This Master Brewer sounds like a douchebag. Can't say anymore. I've told you enough as it is. Okay, so yeah, he's spilled some details about this conspiracy of a Master Brewer who wins the brewing contest every year and then decides that only his craft beer can be sold. I guess in Oslo, or would it be outside of Oslo as well? Yeah, the game said euros. Dev is definitely from somewhere in Scandinavia. Could be Norway, I'm not sure. But he's maybe he's using euro just to make it simpler for an international audience. Yeah, Norway doesn't use euro. It has Norwegian kroner. Yeah. It was nice meeting you. See you around. Let's look at the bleach again. That's a bottle of bleach, which is now empty, and we're huffing its fumes, and we're all dying. Or just look at spray. Spray. Look at a buck. A buck. Okay, can I pick up spray? I don't need it. I don't need it. I think generally in this game it seems like you can't pick up stuff unless you know in game your character knows that he needs it. Look at the man, loving the man bun. Oroshkabal says, "Hey John, nice to see you." Toilet door. I should open the door first. Yeah. Can't use that. Okay, so I guess open. I haven't cleaned it. Don't go in. I'm sorry. I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you. Don't go into the toilets. I know I can get in there. I only need to distract him with something so he doesn't see me. Can I distract him with this pale ale for sale? Let's give it to the janitor. I don't want to encourage drinking during work hours, so it should be allowed. I could drink during my work hours if I wanted to. Animal head. That's the head of some kind of animal. I'm not good with animals. I mean, or people. He's not good with anything except for pilsners, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't look like a deer. I don't know what kind of animal it resembles most. Neverklink says, around 2013, a spokesman for a Oslo retailers group said, more merchants in Oslo are also accepting euros, as are restaurants. The euro customers, in turn, though, must often accept their change in kroner. Okay. It's good to know that if I ever go to Norway or Oslo, it'll be easier to use our euros there. Because I might go there someday. My mom would like to see the fjords, so maybe we'll go someday. Oh yeah, my new job I started in September. Our bureau clock on Friday starts at 4. Yeah. Oh, you're also saying 4. I thought you were saying later. Oh, they even bought the beer. Yeah. Yeah, at the office there's beer as well. But now everyone's work from home. You gotta bring your own alcohol. Yeah. On this Friday I attended the bureau clock and had a gin tonic. It was nice. Even though I was still working during bureau clock, I was finishing some stuff. Just pay with card directly, of course. Credit card is also an option. But yeah, I don't think. Oh, there's the yellow pages here. Look at the yellow pages. Yellow pages 2020. No, with 10% more names. Let's see. I have Carly Vega. Mario Zhang. I'm guessing these are names of backers. I have Carly Glass. A lot of names here. So yeah. Oh, keys. I missed these keys earlier. Look at the keys. A keychain with lots of keys. Pick up. Ooh, we got the keys. Pick up the keys. This keychain is really heavy. Are we supposed to give it to the bartender? They're not mine. Okay, so he doesn't... There's no lost and found here. I just keep these keys? Can I give them to the janitor? That would be an honorable thing to do. In another game. Okay, so I guess we're keeping these keys we found here. There's some empty glasses. Used glasses. There's a spider. That's a spider. Remember that if you have arachnophobia, you can turn off the spiders in the options. I actually didn't see an option for that, so I think that's nonsense. Or maybe it was another game. Okay, so let's go out again. Oh, something strange is happening to me. Ah, it has happened before. I'm just getting sober again. You can see the level of your BAC going down in the indicator at the top right corner. Once again, breaking the fourth wall. We're back to sober. We can't talk with strangers again, so we'll have to use our beer. Red Star says, now everyone is working from home. Nobody can check if you drink beer instead of water, I guess. Yeah, it's really... Work from home has advantages and disadvantages because... but generally I feel like it has more advantages than disadvantages because you're more free to do what you want during your work hours as long as you get your work done. This is Don says, at least Thimbleweed Park had an option for how the toilet paper hangs on the holder. Yeah, that's very true. And it was a good option. But I think they put it in because during actual player testing, people complain about it. That's why they put it in. I recall reading something along those lines. Oh, Anna, you're getting to your workshop at 7 a.m. Yeah, good luck with your work. Have a good one. Nice to see you as well, Anna. Be well. Bye. 2 a.m. in Australia. Whew. Middle of the night. Okay, so we have our quest to find a Pilsner, but in the meantime we need to drink other beer to be able to talk with people. So yeah, he's going to be drinking beer he doesn't like just to be able to communicate. And we also got this set of keys, which I have no idea what we can do with yet. Oh, maybe we can get into the bakery with him. Use keychain with bakery. It seems pointless to try all these keys on random doors. I refuse. Well, apparently we need to know exactly what we need the keys for to be able to use them. We can talk with these people, I guess, if we drink the beer, but I'm gonna save it until I know I need to go talk with someone. This guy will give us a pen, but we need to actually have need for it, because right now the protagonist isn't accepting it, because he doesn't think he needs it. Let's take the escalator. Yes, I guess I should go and find a Pilsner someplace else. So now we're out of the bus terminal. It seems to balance well with other farmhouse wheat session IPA. To me, it has a far too high carbonation. And besides, I don't think Brettanomyces are able to bring out the mango character in it. I actually agree with you there. So Brettanomyces, my brother might know what those are. My brother is studying winemaking, well, both actually cultivating the grapes and harvesting them and then making wine from them. He's learning everything about that right now. He's following a university program for it to become a viticulturist and enologist, I believe the terms are. Oh, the exchange rate for your change in kroner might be bad. Yeah, well, that's good to know, but we'll see if I ever go to. So there's more Eric or Arik. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that in Norwegian. Eric, Arik, 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 Arik. Youngsturget. I'm trying to pronounce things with my basic Swedish I once learned back in 2008. What I can still remember from how to pronounce Swedish from then. Youngsturget. No, my Swedish just is really gone. It's really gone. It's so bad now. Yeah. Bunch of people here. There's a lot of locations here. The last batch of braggots from Biskerud Brewery Brigade is really beautiful. Impeccable, Dan said. I doubt it's impeccable. Well, I've heard that there's a Czech brewer from Germany who's taken over the brewing now. A Czech brewer from Germany. So it feels contrary to what I know from Drummond's peculiar yeast culture. Everyone's a beer hipster here. I actually agree with you there. I actually agree with you there. Oh wow. Storgata. No, Storgata. Oh. There's a party going on here in the Garden Bar and Grill. Now that we move away from it, we no longer hear the music. Oh, we've scrolled back to this screen. Oh, so it's It's one of those games where you can just go left or right and you scroll back. Okay, that's good to know. Tate, Isla, we should probably get up our BAC meter again so we can actually talk with strangers. So let's use a pale ale for sale. Now he's drinking with a straw. What? A bit tipsy. Yuck, it tastes like old underwear. Let's talk with Tate, I guess. Excuse me. Oh, they're just saying exactly the same thing. Okay, so we can't actually have a conversation with them. Well, there's another bar here, but now I've got my tipsiness, so I want to actually talk with people who aren't bartenders right now. Jamal, do you sell newspapers here? Well noticed. Do you sell other stuff? Sure, we have hobby magazines and retro accessories. Who buys all this? Modern people? Metrosexuals? People interested in cultures? Politics? And Casio watches. Oh, Casio calculators. That was my childhood. Well, more so Texas Instruments, but Casio was okay. Well, right now we have Casio F91W watches. It's a favorite of hip people. And Al-Qaeda, what? A favorite of... The Casio watch is a favorite of hip people, hipsters, and Al-Qaeda. This Al-Qaeda reference comes about a decade too late, it feels like, or 2 decades. A decade and a half? It feels very outdated in any case. This game is set in 2020. Al-Qaeda, when was Al-Qaeda... Well, I guess it's not entirely gone still, but when was Al-Qaeda really world news? 2005? Yeah, the interface is more like LucasArts adventure games, that is true. What kind of accessories do you sell? Let me see. I have 60s retro Malcolm X horn rim hipster vintage glasses and buffalo red and black check neck. Aren't all scarves neck scarves? I also have a crochet cotton market tote bag that says depressed but well dressed. Cool, what is this over here? It's a Viewmaster. Oh, a Viewmaster. They're popular now because Whalebone had an article on them. 50s Bushwick True Viewmaster. Who is Whalebone? It's a magazine, I got it right here. I'll take one Viewmaster. Okay, this is the first instance where he takes something... No. This is the second instance where he takes something he doesn't know he needs. Oh, no. What? We already had a Viewmaster. We just got a Viewmaster disc now. But we already had the Viewmaster. We started with that. Okay, so this... They were just talking about the disc, but without saying it was a disc. But yeah, this is not first... no, this time we actually knew we needed it. But the keys he took without knowing he needed them. But everything else is just like, oh, I won't take this because I don't need it. I just want a Pilsner. Al-Qaeda is apparently regrouping and re-emerging again. I guess they got inspiration from ISIS. We just have enough money. We have enough money, I guess, to pay for everything we need to get in the game. So we don't really need to care about our money. We just need to find a Pilsner. What kind of magazines do you sell? I have Home and Birdcage, or a Pleek Instagram. I also have Fixed Gear Fool and Cassette Connoisseur. You miswrote cassette hertz with 2 S's, but then I think so at least. But then again, there are more typos or just mistranslations in this game. But wow, the dev is a Norwegian, can be excused, I guess. Which one do we want? Mustaches before they were cool? Pilsners of the World, Volume 2, or Old School Beauties Uncensored? This would be the Leisure Suit Larry choice. This would be the most in-game choice, and this would be the Freddie Mercury choice. I don't know. Which magazine? Probably doesn't have any of those, but still funny. I mean, this game. Yeah, let's pick this one. Do you have Old School Beauties Uncensored? Never heard of it. Sounds interesting, though. And just... Oh, now he's saying even Normcore Nazi. What the fuck? Normcore Nazi. Do you have mustaches before they were cool? Tulip City Boy. Oh, they repeated Agave magazine. I guess it's just a bunch of names it has that it randomly picks from. Pilsners of the World, Volume 2. Never heard of it. Maybe you should try a library instead. Oh, can we find a library? I haven't heard of half of these newspapers. Do you only read digital newspapers? No, I never do that. What do you read then? Normal newspapers? You mean Normcore? Norm what? Forget it. Oslo is apparently full of hipsters. Newspaper rack. A newspaper dispenser. I haven't seen these in a while. Can we put money in the newspaper? Okay, we got a newspaper. Look at the newspaper. A newspaper. An intense vanilla nose offers glimpses of sweet chocolate and oaky barrel. No more hipster talk! But the sweet vanilla sip tells you everything you need to know about a beer. It sounded more like coffee talk at first. It's dessert in its purest form, richly satisfying. What? At least we got a rubber band from it, apparently. Another rubbish bin? Rubbish. Can't pick this one up either, so this is Nico's barbershop. Well, we're still a bit tipsy, so let's try to talk with some more strangers. Milo. He's one of the people waiting in line. I guess we can't talk with these people in line. I think you forgot to shave this week, or this year. I guess we can't talk with him. A bouncer. He looks like a villain. But don't all bouncers do? He looks like a monkey. This bouncer is a weird monkey guy. What the hell is this game? Oh, the crypt. It's the Garden Barn Grill is here's the entrance, and then the crypt is the club they're going in, I guess. The crypt now open. Can I talk with the bouncer? Talk to a bouncer, no thanks. Guess we need to be more tipsy for that. Beer garden. So we're passing by a bunch of bars, and I'm gonna go in a moment after I get rid of my tipsiness and ask if they have Pilsner, but I'm gonna guess none of them do. I'm telling you, the bokeh effect with my new Holga 120 injects brand new inspiration into my work. That's right, you should try creating some forced perspective sesh with it. It's much more swanky than when I used Fujifilm Instax Mini 8. But it will have the same bohemian look as with Polaroid One Step Express. Maybe not so bioorganic look. Oh, skip there. That's what we used to do in Brazil. But test it with a nifty 50 lens. So they're talking about hipster ways to take pictures, photos. Jagger, talk to Jagger. Oh yeah, we've heard this before as well. And a friendly monster. Hey, how are you? Dot. A lot of dots. Are you a sports mascot? Again, a lot of dots. Gus, talk to Gus. I should leave him alone. Okay. Still haven't really found anyone I can talk to while drunk. Except maybe this food drop guy. It's a car. Or is it a shop? Talk to Harvest. Harvest. Why are you working inside a car? What kind of question is that? That's everyone's dream job. Is it though? Just think. Most people like food and cars, so the combination is a perfect workplace for anyone. I don't know. Have you thought about it for a long time? I think about it every time. I get tired of this shitty job. Standing here the whole day and roasting vegetables for tourists. Roasted vegetables. Posing for pictures and serving tofu and gluten-free bread. Well-made tofu is pretty good. You don't have meat here? No, are you crazy? Meat is murder. Not the meat itself, of course, but the way. Yeah. We have vegan meat here. My bestseller is vegan Cuban turban. It's Cuban, Indian fusion, a Cubano with tikka masala. Tikka masala, now that's good stuff. Ooh, Indian. Nice. Sounds good. I would like a hot dog, please. Sure, we are the hot dog experts. What kind of hot dog would you like? We have soya hot dog, tofu hot dog, nuts hot dog, seitan hot dog. A nuts hot dog? Like soy, tofu, seitan? Okay, but nuts? We also have Pulse's hot dog. I have no idea what that is either. Mycoprotein hot dog. I think mycoprotein is from mushrooms. I guess I have to buy a meatless hot dog? Not at all. We have amazing fake meat. You have what? It's chewy and even bloody. The blood is of course fake as well. Check this out. It looks like bacon sausage and smells like it. That's true. Well, I guess it's the closest I get to a real hot dog. Yes, it is. Does it come with ketchup as well? We have mango chipotle ketchup, honey chipotle ketchup, pineapple and teriyaki ketchup, ecological maple syrup ketchup. Oh man. Smoky tomato jam, kale walnut pesto, barbecue tahini sauce, Thai peanut sauce. Oh, that's the Dutch variant. Pico de gallo ketchup. That's Spanish. Vegan sriracha mayo. Korean kimchi. Norwegian wood blueberry sauce. Spicy caramel ketchup. Creamy cashew Caesar salad dressing. You know what? Let's just forget it. Bye. Vegan guy, or at least he works in the vegan. I wanted to talk with him today. I guess you don't sell beer? Yes, we do. Ah, but it's alcohol, gluten and yeast-free. Alcohol. Okay, gluten-free I could understand, but yeast-free and alcohol-free? Of course I'm disappointed, aren't you? No, look at me. Would I be dressed like this if I didn't like interesting beer treats? I'm not sure how the way you dress is related to beer. Don't tell me you can't tell people's taste in beer by their clothes. I just know that people wearing weird clothes like weird beer. Whatever. Yeah, this guy is indeed pantsless, I guess, but apparently he's a monster. No gentle. Hairy pantsless man. Where do they store all this shit? Yeah, they have a lot for this being a food truck. Bitter water, yeah. Alcohol, gluten and yeast-free beer. What does that leave that is beer? It is just water. But what is even making it bitter at that point? I'm not sure. So I guess definitely no Pilsners here. What's that? Forget it. Cool box. Look at the cool box. That box looks so cool. Sorry for that. Could stay here. Big Doc's Sports Bar. So this place is busy. Let's just first walk around a bit more outside. Looks like a sewer. You have to bend over and really look and think about it before concluding it's a sewer. Maybe it's seltzer. I don't know if there's... Is there some seltzer in beer? Is there vinegar in beer? Zop's door. What is Zop? Apparently Zop's, whatever it is closed. I wonder who Zop is. Groenland. Another bar? Okay, we're back to Eric, whatever you pronounce it. It looks like a poor homeless man with a bunch of bottles. But he might be a successful IT entrepreneur taking a nap after a meeting. You never know these days. What? I can't talk to these people, to that person. Okay, I got sober again, it seems. So now I can really start going into bars and asking them if they have Pilsner. And then drinking whatever they offer. The dive bar? Can't talk to them either. Because this is the bartender? Guess this is an Indian themed bar? Dan caved and got a beer. What beer did you get, Dan? I'm still working on my iron brew before I move on to a gin tonic. A pint, please. Pint? Yes? A pint of what? An ice cold Pilsner. Okay. Did you just roll your eyes at me? Sorry, look at the blackboard. I've written up all the types we've got. And I used different fonts and colors for each of them too. Look, I just need a Pilsner. We don't have that, but you can have an IPA. You can have a PPA. Not an IPA, it's PPA. No Pilsner here either. I'll keep it looking around the restaurant. What is PPA? Pakistan Pale Ale. There's India Pale Ale too, right? Oh, IPA, India. I get it, but don't you have a usual pint? Pint of Pilsner? No, are you nuts? Nobody asks for a pint anymore. We actually used to have Bud on tap, but I sold it for twice the price. I just changed its name. And people didn't find out? No, because it tasted very weird. Why is that? Because it didn't clean the lines for years. Well, that'll make it taste weird for sure. Give me that Pakistani thing, please. Here you go. He just has it in his hand. It just happens to have it in his hand. Not even standing behind the bar. Several beer handles with different logos. That's not my job. Look at the beer board. A lot of weird stuff here. Striped Socks Oatmeal Porter. What? Incredible but weird goes Helvete? I don't know if it's beer or what. Well, I guess we go outside again. Go to some more bars. There's a bicycle shop. There's a microbrewery. They're closed. I bought this game just because it was all about beer and the brewery's closed. Sorry, we're closed. That's too bad. I wonder if they brew Pilsner. I doubt it. Beers, ales, lagers. Wait. I have a keychain. I guess I can't choose it here either. Well, Storgat. So I guess we'll go into the Mistress Bar. Hey, Deluxe Sucks. Oh, tiramisu is very good. I actually personally prefer tiramisu without amaretto, at least, or at least with like so little amaretto that it doesn't that it doesn't have a pronounced taste in the tiramisu. There, he was. I totally missed what he was saying. It was saying something about Timbleweed Park. Damn, I missed that. Oh, they're having a pub quiz. How many liters of beer are there in a BBL? I know. I think he's wearing a pajama? I think they're all wearing pajamas, which look hairy, but it's fuzzy. Oh, tiramisu is wonderful. Oh, you posted a kebab with fries. Oh my god! Now you're making me want to order a kebab. Let me look at the picture in my Discord. I recently started Discord, folks. I will post an invite in a moment. So you got a Maristad's Old Ox beer. Yeah, looks good. And then a kebab with fries. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that looks. Oh. Are you out for dinner? I guess you're out for dinner. Restaurants aren't even open here, but that looks really good. My god. Dan. I already had dinner lined up yesterday, leftovers from yesterday, but now you're making me want to order kebab. Kebab here would be in a kebab bread, and a pita bread, or a durum roll, but not just only the kebab meat, but also like vegetables and whatnot. You're at a local pizzeria. Oh, it looks good. My god. Neverclink was saying there's a time and place for everything, Summer, but now is not the time. I can't keep up with chat while playing this game and everything's going on. Wow. The Maristad Old Ox is 6.9%, stronger than a Pilsner. Yeah, 1 or 1.5% more, or 2% more, maybe. Depends on the Pilsner. So yeah, let me post the oh, I've suddenly got a lot of PMs or DMs on Discord, but I'm busy streaming, so I can't reply now. Then Dave was just doing the. It's not showing the invite codes. Let me restart my Discord. Amaretto chicken in a crock pot. I can't imagine amaretto and chicken combining well, but I guess it does for you. Server settings invites. And it's still not showing, huh? I guess I'll go into a DM where I've invited someone and pick up the invites link there. I don't know why Discord is being weird, not showing me the invite codes in the server settings. So my new Discord server, it's now in chat. I'll be putting a link sometime on my Discord page as well, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. But yeah, you can join my Discord if you want to. Not many people in there yet, so not much has gone on. But we've had a few talks, and just I started linking to a bunch of classic game soundtracks, games with really good soundtracks, and I think I'll be putting those on my website in some capacity. I don't know if I'll do a wiki. It seems like a lot of work for something that should probably just be a static page with links. But I need to think about how I'll do that. So yeah, I went back out of the bar here because I wanted to see what he said, but he won't say it again, damn it. And I didn't save beforehand. There are manual save slots. I should have saved beforehand so I could see that. Didn't know that he would go on about Timbleweed Park while trying to enter this bar. That was kind of random seeming. Neverclink says, I kind of wish I bought GameStop stock. or was even in stock. Yeah, I've been wondering the same. On one hand, it seems like we missed out on yet another opportunity next to like cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin. If you got into Bitcoin early and didn't sell it early, you could be rich now. But and same kind of with GameStop. If you had known and bought stock beforehand, or when it first started becoming a thing, you could have made money. But I don't know. The situation right now seems so risky. I don't know. It's a weird situation. I've heard people claiming, showing screenshots of their stocks being sold for them on Robinhood. So I don't know if that's really something I would want to get into, but still, yeah, it seems like we're missing out on opportunities to make money. I guess. I don't know. So yeah, let's get back to the game. Deluxe Duck says it was a meta joke about how the Thimbleweed Park devs did a podcast and talked about how having to open doors before walking through them isn't fun. Yeah, I agree there. And in this game, it seems like you don't have to open them manually, except if they're closed, and then you can't just click on it. You have to actually open it, and then it says, "Oh, it's closed." Oh yeah, Steven, you told me, oh, that sucks, man. I hope your back gets better soon. It sucks. I've been seeing the physiotherapist a lot recently for my jaw. I've been having a jaw issue since December 2019. Jaw dysfunction, which has caused a lot of pain, but it's gotten better now thanks to the physiotherapy and stuff. And also my hands and wrists, I've started to develop RSI, so that's starting to get treated as well. There's a painting here. That painting is the reason why kids are not allowed to play this game. Just that painting, not that it's all about beer or whatever. And all the alcohol-related stuff, of course. Yeah, let's hope so. So a bunch of people here who I assume we can't talk to with because we're sober again. The Quiz King! Okay, so we gotta just go to the stairs. I don't need to go upstairs. A secret door? Secret door? Looks like something an average player would like to open. It's closed. I have a keychain. Apparently that doesn't work. Oh, I can go to the kitchen. Oh. Get out of here! You can't be here! I'm very sorry, I'm leaving now. There was milk there. What a grumpy chef. I guess that's satanic music he's listening to. Oh. Thimbleweed, I like the game, but I can agree that it should have been baked a little bit longer. But you can say that for most games nowadays. Like every game nowadays gets released early, and then they'll get patched and DLC'd, and then they'll get to a state often where they're actually ready, and some do not. So yeah, Thimbleweed Park, yeah, it needed some more refinement, but it was enjoyable. It just didn't quite make sense or completely worked in some ways. Anyway, yeah, let's talk with the bartender, I guess, Zola. Ron went full Gilbert again and couldn't be bothered writing a proper ending again. Monkey Island 2 all over again. Yeah. The ending certainly was a little bit Monkey Island 2-esque in how it seemed to be just a very abrupt, like you could say somewhat cheap way to end it. Yeah. I don't know, Ron Gilbert just has this thing, I guess. I'd like a Pilsner, please. This week I have a tap takeover event and we are presenting in cooperation with... A pint, please. Rude. What kind of pint? Just give me a pint of Pilsner, please. You're quite ignorant, you know. Tap Takeover allows a beer to temporarily feature a few draft beers from brewery. Why would you have several different beers? Can't you just have one plain Pilsner? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. I guess you don't. One pint, please. Listen, you can't just walk in here and ask for a Pilsner. Why can't I just have a Pilsner? Because we don't sell it here. We haven't had them for many years. I don't get it. You have hundreds of different beer tasting beers, but not a single Pilsner? The answer is yes. There must be a place in town that sells Pilsner. I'm starting to have this theory that the Master Brew really hates Pilsner. The Putt-Putt games have proper endings. Well, yeah, but the Putt-Putt games are also very simple narratively, of course. If they didn't, you would have a lot of upset children. I love Putt-Putt and Humongous Entertainment games. I mean, of course, they're simple games. You expect it going on. They're meant for kids, but they're fun. I played them in the past, well, pre-COVID, the year or year and a half before that, when my nephew started getting big enough to start comprehending what was going on in games and want to play them with me. We played Putt-Putt, Pajama Sam, he really loved Pajama Sam. Spy Fox, he really loved Spy Fox as well. Yeah, we didn't play Fatty Bear. We didn't play much else, I think. It was mostly, it was pretty much... But, oh no, Freddy Fish, of course. He also loved Freddy Fish. So yeah, we played Putt-Putt, Freddy Fish, Spy Fox, and Pajama Sam, Humongous Entertainment franchises, which he enjoyed. And I enjoyed playing them with him, even though eventually it was like playing the same game over and over. Every time I saw him, it's like, oh, let's play a game together. I want to play this game. It's like, again, okay, yes. But yeah, it was fun. Okay, can I have a beer that reminds me of Pilsner? Let me see. You can have a... It's cloudy today, mister, isn't it? Why are you changing the topic? That was the name of the beer. What was? It's cloudy today, mister, isn't it? Oh, okay. I think something is wrong with it. Look at it, it's unclear. And that's probably why it's called It's Cloudy Today, Mr. Anderson. It's because it's an Old England style hazy IPA. It should be like that. Ah, okay, thanks. Okay, so now we've got a Pakistan Pale Ale and an Old England style hazy IPA. Dan says, I'd like a mixed up Mother Goose Olympics. Several streamers go head to head, trying to finish first. I wonder who would participate in that. I've actually never played mixed up Mother Goose. Maybe someday on stream. Retro Phoenix says, they really like their Miller beer in this game, don't they? Miller is a true Pilsner beer in the US, but this game isn't set in the US, it's set in Norway, and it's by a Norwegian developer, so I don't know if the Norwegian developer is thinking about Miller when they're talking about Pilsner. I don't know what the Norwegian Pilsner is. We have plenty of different brands and kinds of Pilsner here that aren't Miller. Which version? There's 4 different ones of mixed up Mother Goose. Dude, Where's My Beer is a really challenging game. A relay race between the... Oh god. That's going too far. Play all the 4 different kinds, the 4 different versions after another. I mean, I think you can speedrun that game pretty quickly if you know what you're doing. Yeah. Sleep well, Vuzel. Have a good one. See ya. So, let's drink this Old England style hazy IPA. I'd always drinking with a straw, but okay. Now we can talk with strangers again, I guess. Yuck, it tastes like old bread. That's what he always seems to say. So yeah, let's talk with Mireia. What? Is that breaking the fourth wall again? Why aren't you playing this game? This is not a game. It's a pub quiz. Oh, they're referring to the pub quiz. I wish I could participate, but there aren't any more pens in the bar. Oh! We know what we need the pen for. Do you happen to know anything about the Master Brewer? No, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna get as soon as I'm sober again. I'm gonna go get that pen. Excel. Bugger off, will you? This is a private conversation. Sorry, Tegan. They are busy. Excuse me, I'm a bit busy here, asking questions. Yes, it's called quiz. If you want to participate, you can sit over there. No thanks. What do you want? Do you have any questions? So we clearly need to get that pen to be able to participate in the pub quiz. So speedrun.com for Mix Up Margoose, 12 minutes 40 seconds for the original version, the 1990 version, 15 minutes 45 seconds, 1992 version, 10 minutes. There aren't any speedruns for the 96 version, but yeah, seems like you can speedrun it about 15 to 20 minutes. So yeah, if you did all versions, that would be an hour to an hour and a half at most. If you know what you're doing in a speedrun. The 1996 version is for Mac only. Do you know anything about the Master Brewer? Well, I'm asking the questions here, so get lost now. What an asshole. Okay, everybody, next question. What is Cool Ship Brewing? Tinderman. Or Tinderman. He looks busy answering all these pub quiz questions. Old Jacob. They all look busy. Talk to Ozzy. He looks too tired to talk to me. Talk to Quiz. I have an interesting question for you. Are you up to the challenge? It depends. Depends on what? It depends on what kind of question it is. Well, isn't it easier if I just ask a question and you can decide if you can answer it or not? Sounds reasonable. What is your question? I guess we need to stump him. I don't know what this is for exactly. Maybe we need to steal his Quiz King title? In that case, I don't know what to ask here. What are you drinking? This, my friend, is this month's best stout according to Beer Avocado. It's a coconut stout called Dark New Countryman Light. It's so sweet and dark that nothing can be seen through it. It's a Vanta Black. Makes me want to puke. Relax, man. Take a sip and imagine yourself in a hammock somewhere in the Caribbean. No thanks. So the Mix Up Margoose 1996 version also has a Windows version, but it was released in 1995. I assume that's the one they mean with 1996. I don't know. I don't know much about Mix Up Margoose. That is a CR title that has eluded me so far. I did play, I think. Yeah, I did play the Black Cauldron once. That was fun actually. That's a good one. I've been thinking about replaying that one sometime. So yeah, that next to King's Quest 1, that's also one of the other early CR titles I played. Which I'm certainly no CR historian. Aside from a little bit of Leisure Suit Larry, hopefully. If you try to fail and succeed, which one have you done? What a silly question. I'm not answering quasi-philosophical questions. Is this question impossible to answer? If I say that I'm lying, is it true? Thanks for your time. Do you know who the Master Brewer is? What a silly... Wait. Master Brewer, you say? Listen, let me tell you something. I'm the Quiz King. It means that I can answer all the questions in the world. But only when a licensed quizzer asks them, not random people like you. Oh, so we need to become a licensed quizzer? Are you a licensed quizzer? No? I didn't think so. I understand. Okay, so we have to look into that. So we need to get a pen so we can participate in the quiz, and then we can maybe ask him about how to become a quizzer, something like that. Okay, tell me what everyone is doing. Please don't disturb us, we're in the middle of a quiz. But what is it, some kind of competition? Right, we have to prove that we're smarter than the other teams. Now, if you'll excuse me. Have you heard about Master Brewer? Master Brewer, who doesn't know that name? Really, can you please tell me? Sorry, we're in the middle of something here. You can join us if you want. Oh. But he was saying you can join us if you want. I need a place to drink, not a place to think. Okay, so yeah, pantry in here right now, I think. Oh, and we've gone back to sober again. I don't know when exactly. I think it's on a screen transition. Seems to be that your sobriety or insobriety meter goes down. Yeah, there's a lot on Alan's website. Part of the thing that makes this game so difficult is a massive amount of red herrings everywhere. Oh, it might be a red herring. Oh. Well, we'll see. I am, by the way, playing this on true gamer difficulty. I don't know if it'll be too difficult or whatever, but I just figured I'd give it a try. So that's alright to save. Now we should be able to talk with him and get that pen, because I think we now have a reason to get it. Fine, I'll take the pen. Good, here it is. Thanks. Yay, we got a pen. Let's go back to that bar. Yeah, this game is certainly quirky. It's all about, I guess, surviving in a hipster world, but there's a conspiracy going on, and just the style is just like harkening back to the good old days. Oh, apparently not much difference in the difficulties, except hints are available in lower difficulties. And maybe also the meter goes down faster, I'm not sure of that. The hints themselves are so obscure that they aren't much help. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep playing on true gamer difficulty then. Okay, so we have a pen now. Let me first talk with... Yeah, I need to drink another beer, I guess. Yuck! It tastes like a bad batch of crude oil. Oh. We haven't tried looking into this yet. We can do that a bit later. Why aren't you playing this game? This is not a game. It's a pub quiz. I wish I could participate, but there aren't any more pens in the bar. That's sad. Can we give her the pen? Hello again, I've got something for you. Okay, so I guess we're not going to participate ourselves? That's nice of you, I wish everyone were as kind as you. I'm not, I just have a puzzle to solve. What puzzle, you mean quiz? No, I don't think you'll understand. Well, thanks anyway, now I will call my friend and we will join the quiz. Who's your friend? She's on the phone, can't you see? I guess we distracted her for some reason, but I don't know what we accomplished here by giving her the pen, but okay. Let me get another beer just so I can get drunk again when I need to. What? That's what I've ordered all my life. I understand that, and we used to sell those back in the days. Why don't you have them anymore? We used to have one mildly amusing craft pilsner called Extra Ecstatic Tiki Frogner Pilsner, but nobody bought it. Why not? Because it was a pilsner, come on. So let's get the old England style hazy IPA again. Let's try to talk with this quizzer again. Where does the name IPA come from? So this seems to imply that if we are a licensed quizzer, we can tell him who the master brewer is. But according to Deluxe Talks, this game has a lot of red herrings. Oh, the thing I did will eventually let me into the kitchen as part of a later puzzle. Turns out her friend is a chef. Okay. Why didn't she just go through the door to the kitchen then, I wonder? Okay, we got sober again. The barber is closed. It's closed. Not able to get into the garden. The beer garden is closed. Knifing bar. Oh! Metal! Truls, Roger. Truls, eh? Pilsner, please. Did you ask for a Pilsner? What is this, the 90s? We don't have that. No Pilsner here either. Could there be another place I can check? Too bad, I miss old times. Oh! What's wrong with plain Pilsner? Oh! This guy's someone we might be able to talk with. He's so old-fashioned that he doesn't know the difference between IPA and APA. He is amazing. Do you have something that tastes like Pilsner? No, but you can try a Saison. Can I have that Samson beer? Oh yeah! Some good fucking music, yeah! That's pretty good. I wonder who performed this. We need to look up, and yeah, I need to look up the soundtrack of this. And Haley, to know you're watching. Are you in a band? Not anymore. Have you played in a band? Oh yes, we've toured the world. So cool, like in the US and Japan. We were actually asked to play in Japan once. Wow, it didn't happen. Ah, why not? We couldn't afford to go there the whole gang. Besides, the concert was cancelled because no tickets were sold. Where did you play in the US? It was red. We were going to play at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Heard about it? Of course. It didn't happen either. But you know what? What? I went there as a guitar tech for another band. It was red. We played a lot in Germany, so. Once at Wild at Heart and once at Recklinghausen Festival in what was that city called? Recklinghausen? Yes, right. Where else have you played then? We played most in Holland and a few times in Asken. Now it's all over? Yes, now I've taken it easy a little. I play sometimes with friends, but not anymore. I see. Yeah, let's rock. Mosh pits! Ritual. If you want to know who performed it, just upload the VOD to YouTube and the copyright case will tell you. Ah, that is too true. Oh my god. And you run into personal issues with that. That just makes it extra funny that you would say that. Siege Don says, my video from 2009 got claimed for copyright of a song written in 2014. My appeal was denied. What the fuck? Makes no sense at all. Yeah, I heard you explained that in the Space Quest story in Discord. Bizarre. A huge dog. Hey, there's a huge dog here. That's a huge dog. Oh yeah, Kingdom Classic and Kingdom New Lands are good games. And Kingdom Classic is apparently free now. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking that out as well if you like a somewhat casual but fun strategy. Well, not strategy. It's kind of resource management strategy, I guess. With fighting and I don't know, you have to build up your kingdom, I guess. From what I've seen of it, it looks pretty fun. I think I played it once a little bit, but didn't get far, just because I didn't play much. But it's nice. It is a sports bar. Let's talk with the bartender, see if they have closing here. What sport is everyone watching? You're kidding, right? What sport do you think it is? It's like football. It looks like football. In football, there are 20 guys running after one ball, right? Can you see anyone running on the screen? Not really. Exactly, because this is the Nordic finals of Brew Ball. Brew what? You haven't heard of Brew Ball? No, but I'd like to hear about it. Brew ball is divided into 9 periods: milling, malting, mashing, lautering, boiling, fermenting, conditioning, filtering, and fill. But even if you lead massively after the first 8 periods, you can lose it all during the filling, where the points are distributed among the teams. You see, the points are calculated by logarithmic scale, so goals in every period are worth 10 times more than in the previous one. Very interesting. Points are divided by logarithmic scale. No, Aline, this game is set in Oslo, Norway. I don't know where he's from. I think he's also Norwegian, but he's just arrived in Oslo by bus and he's thirsty, so he wants a Pilsner, a regular beer. But all the bars seem to have turned into hipster places and everyone just talks about and drinks craft beers. So there's no Pilsner anywhere, but we need to find a Pilsner, because he doesn't like anything else. What? Rickball, you finished Kingdom in one stream? Wow. I didn't even know that was possible. Who's playing? Can't you see? It's one of my thirds, the best team in the world. What a purpose in my life. We're playing against United Suckers and it's very even right now. Sounds challenging. You see, we have been in the new Nordic finals of Brew Ball only once. Also against United Suckers, and we lost it. Can you believe it? The curse steer off. No, it's not possible that you didn't catch that! What kill was that? But you see, now we meet again and we have to win it so badly. So if you'll excuse me, I need to see this. Are you a fan? Of course I'm a fan. Everyone loves Brew Ball. Not me. Can't imagine. Isn't that supposed to be? I can't imagine how boring my life is. I know this game seems like some mistakes. Beer, please. Anything special? We can ask for a Guinness for once. I would need a very good reason to order something like that. But apparently it is an option, so we might order a Guinness sometime. Interesting. Pilsner, please. Pilsner? We don't have those. This is starting to get pointless. If I can't get a Pilsner soon, I'll have to convince the driver to give me one of his. Maybe that's the easiest solution. Little shots fired at the fence. Kind of. I tried the Guinness ones, I really didn't like it. It's very interesting. Not my flavor whatsoever. I wonder if there's anyone here I could talk to. Oh, apparently there is if I get drunk. Let's get a bit drunk again. Oh, deluxe top light Guinness. That is not for everyone. Tastes like something drowning this. He's too busy for food. So apparently I had to get drunk just to be able to determine she's too busy for food to talk. You as well? Orion? Nice shirt! Mine or his? Yours. Project. Whatever. Glosssax lives near a Guinness brewery in the States. They have a tasting room with loads of stars. Feels like you've eaten in here after a pound. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little hungry myself, even though I did eat lunch with soup and bacon and egg sandwich. Thanks to Dan and Dave. They made me want some soup and bacon. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry again, so I had a dinner planned, leftovers from yesterday, but I'm actually kind of thinking about ordering a pizza or kebab or something. Anyway, let's start with this. Are you here to watch Brew Ball? Oh yeah. More precisely, to see United Truckers win like the last time we met in the finals. Oh, this guy is for United Truckers, so not United Suckers. Hey, don't tell him that. I thought the name was United Suckers. Oh, that's what they're calling this part of the city. I see, so you're saying that. Yes, we're not cheering for the home team like the rest of the people here. But in our local pub, the selection of craft beers is so tiny that we prefer to watch the game here. Good to know. Where's their local pub then? I want to go there. They probably have a prisoner. Too busy watching the game. Oh, Matt. Hi, Mitchell. Hi. You don't remember me? Wait, are we supposed to know this person? You look familiar, but I'm so bad with names. But you know the names of everyone who has ever played Brewball. How do you know that? You didn't know about Brewball before just now. What's going on here? This doesn't make sense. I'm very confused. I'm not your friend. You're not even sure if you've seen me before. Come on, Purples! Let's do it, guys. Okay, that's a very weird conversation. I don't know. First he's acting like you don't remember me, and then he's like, I'm not your friend, you've never met me. What? Oh, are the sound effects too loud? I can't remember. Oh, this went up. I put him like here earlier. Okay, hopefully it'll be better now. Let's see, is there anyone we can talk with here? Guy with the checkered shirt. I don't think he's here with us. Empty glasses and bottles, no prisoner. Oh, pinball machine. Not now, I have something more important to do. What's more important than playing pinball? Did you folks see, I posted recently in a few discords about a Quest for Glory pinball machine, well, pinball game that's being made. It looks really cool. My voice got muffled in before. Wow, I didn't know. T-shirts. I think this is a Pele joke. Excuse me, can you tell me about that game? That's the game of the decade. These two teams have only been in the same final. Have been in the same final only once, and we have to win this so badly. Why is this game so important? Because we lost the last time, back in March off. Hey, what just happened? Isn't that a penalty? I'm sorry you have to see this. I'm guessing this is another red herring where they once say the year for some reason and makes you think that it's important to know the year of that last match. Have you heard of a Master Brewer? Master Brewer, eh? I'd rather not talk about that. No, that's... Hey, what just happened? Isn't that a penalty? Sorry, I have to see this. We're all too busy watching the game. Yeah, okay. And we're sober again, and I'm out of beer. But, not... Oh, the same one behind me. Fancy apartment. Can I go in here? Nope, closed. Already tried to go in there earlier. Hey, this game came out like September or October of last year. It wasn't long ago. I think September, somewhere around then. So yeah, it's pretty recent. And it's set in 2020. I think, yeah, I've been in the dive bar. That was the Pakistani beer place. I talked with him, I think. I've done pretty much all I can do, I think, randomly. Just all the basic interactions. I think I've done most. Fireplace. Let's get another beer. If you go to the bus, you should go back to the bus, you should see a new puzzle. Yeah, I was gonna go back to the bus after I get another beer. I had a feeling I might be able to do something else there. I haven't talked with those people there yet either, so but I need a few more beers. Oh, you can only get one of each kind of beer at each. Well, you can only have your one beer of each kind in your inventory at the same time. Let's hope this one beer will be enough. This game does a thing where the game state changes based on hidden flags. Okay. Let's get a beer here as well. What was the beer he gave again? Pale Ale for sale. Yeah. Don't think I can do anything else here right now. Nothing seems to have changed. So, and the bakery. The bakery is locked. Oh, the handball World Championship finals on TV. Sweden versus Denmark. You might have to stay at the pizzeria. I mean, if you can and if you want to, why not? I mean, it's fun. At least you can go out somewhere. It's like impossible here. Oh, he's drinking a beer. Let's save and let's try to get that beer. I need that beer. Do you mind giving me a beer? What? Couldn't get a Pilsner in that pub, so... You have Pilsners in your cooler? Maybe yes, maybe no. Could I have one? I'll tell you what, make that baby shut up and I'll give you any beer you want. Oh, wow, all I need to do is find a way to shut that baby up. Well, now we have a reason to talk with the mother. Oh, and the baby is actually out of the stroller. There's social distancing in here. No one is closer than like 3 meters from each other. Yeah, that's what they were doing here before the government shut them all down again. Kick it! Kick the baby! That's a South Park reference. Ike, kick the baby! Isn't that the general goal of life? Finding a way to shut up babies. If they're not, well, even in general, yeah. But it depends on how tolerant you can be. If they're like babies from your family, I can be pretty tolerant. If it's like other babies from other people, it's like, shut up! Why don't you shut that baby up? But yeah, my older sister's babies are, well, she has a toddler now, I guess, and well, she's a year and a half old, a bit over a year and a half, and her older brother is 6 years. Her two kids, yeah, they're very cute, and my younger sister is having a baby in February. She should be giving birth. Yeah, within 2 to 3 weeks. Deluxe Text says the best way to shut up babies as it happens is to deactivate their Twitter accounts. Too true, too true. I'm so glad. Oh my god. I know it's gonna take a long time if it's gonna get any better for things in the US to get better. But at least Trump is gone. Like, at least that's something. God, Trump was just the worst. I mean, could get worse still, but Trump was just... I'm so glad he's gone. Oh, first a small person should stop crying. Wait a second, can we give... Oh, oh yeah. Can we give beer to baby? That would definitely shut him up, but it's not the most modern method of doing things. Give a rubber band? I shouldn't. Wait a second, so let's use the Viewmaster with the... So this is with the new disc. This was more fun in 1978. So give Viewmaster to Chantal. That doesn't work. Oh, keychain! Here, little baby, look at these shiny keys. Didn't seem to work. Damn, that didn't work either. Message Dawn was on a 9-hour flight once where a baby just 3 rows away was crying literally non-stop for all that time. The stewardess came and asked what I would like to drink. I told her the blood of that baby. Her reply was simply, I'll see what I can do. I've been on flights that are like 4 hours long where you can hear babies crying a lot, but 9-hour long flights where the baby is constantly crying not far from you, that's terrible. That sucks. Can I give money to the baby to make it stop crying? Are you out of my ear minds? How do we stop baby from crying? At least now I'm tipsy enough to talk with these people. Hey, are you going anywhere? We're leaving this place. We've had enough. Why, did something happen? No, we just want to try something different. We're tired of the same old things here. Have you heard about Master Brewer? What? Have you heard about Master Brewer? Yes, otherwise I would never ask. From who? That's not important. Tell me, who is a Master Brewer? Rumors say that he lives in a hidden location and controls the world from there. Or at least Outlaw. Really? Sounds like a conspiracy. It could be a conspiracy if I said he was one of the lizard people and he controlled the world. Is he one of the lizard people? He could be. Okay, that isn't going to get us much further. Yeah, rest well, Retro Phoenix, take care of yourself. I know it's necessary for you right now. Dan says, I mean, poor babies, they can't pressure regulate. But holy fuck, can they also get loud? Yeah. Message Don says, use rubber mallet on baby. If it gets louder, just drag it until quiet. If it's like a balloon mallet, something that is so soft, okay. But if it's like a real rubber mallet, I think that would be too hard already to use on a baby. How do we shut this baby up? There's another rubbish bin here. It's regular rubbish bin. Who uses soda? No, so he won't get a soda for the baby. I mean, not that you should give soda to a baby, but I'm trying to think, what could we give the baby that would make it shut up? Could we go back in the bus? No. Oh, there we hear it. Oh god. Yeah, a pacifier, but I haven't seen a pacifier anywhere in this game. I mean, I have no idea where I could find a pacifier in this game. Oh, the yellow pages. Let's look at the yellow pages again. Maybe they'll just say more backer names. Evan Thomas, Marissa Vance, Lana Ayala. Actually, I'm not sure if this game was Kickstarted. It might have been. Maybe it's just random names. Oh right, we still needed to get into this toilets, so we got the keys. I guess. Can I help you? No, I'm just looking around. We need to distract him. Can we give him the Viewmaster? Want to try this? Wow, a Viewmaster! I remember these from the happy 80s, the good old days. Yay, we distracted him. Use the keys on the door. I think the janitor's keys can open the facilities room. Oh. Sounds logical, but the problem is that there are over 30 keys on the ring. But you know, sometimes you have to do things more than once to get results. Okay, so I guess we need to keep using... What? You want me to try all of them? Okay, as you wish. Key number 1. Nope, it doesn't even fit. Key number 2, well, it fits and turns around. Wow, we were lucky there. Yay, I got it to the toilet finally. Okay, let's save again. Yeah, can I find anything for the baby here? Wonder mop. My mom likes wonder mops to clean stuff off walls and just anything that's like if it's supposed to be white but it's not white anymore. Apparently you can use no, not wonder mop, wonder scrub, like scrub kind of not a mop, but the name Wonder made me think of it. One of those wonder mops from the TV shop. Could try to pick it up first. Guybrush Threepwood has done it, Roger Whitlow has done it, Larry Leffer has done it, why can't I do it? Yay, we got a mop. The mop is mine. We followed in the footsteps of legendary adventure game protagonists. Empty bottle. An empty beer bottle with a fancy logo. Poster. Broom contest again. Machine. Condom. Condom machine. I guess this game is not for kids. Yes, so we've already established. Does sound what? You won't buy a condom. Erase the writing on the wall. X marks the spot. Ooh. I didn't notice that writing there. X marks the spot. A pirate beer made with rum. It's another beer name. I wonder what that means. A Monkey Island reference? Could we use the wonder map on the graffiti? Nope. Look at a glove. Use rubber glove. Can I pick it up? Okay, now he can start to pick up stuff that he doesn't know what he needs. What he needs it for. It wasn't the way he was acting at the start of the game. Dance Craving Larry streams. Oh yeah, you'll get your fill soon enough. You'll get your fill soon enough. I just want to do a few other games and then we'll get back into the swing of our annual Leaders with Larry stream series. I mean, they're annual for a reason. It's going to be the 3rd year in a row that I'm doing them. Normal dirty sink in a dirty restroom. Where's the mirror image? I guess the game developers didn't have enough budget. Oh, duct tape. Duct tape is always handy. I picked up the duct tape. Okay, now we're getting items we might be able to do something with. We could shut up the baby with this. There are some items you can only pick up while in a tipsy state. Oh, that's good to know. 3rd year, damn, time really does fly. Yeah, I think I started in 2019. Before that, I had already been streaming for a few years on and off, random games, and then around that time I really started streaming adventure games more often, and then starting with Leisure Suit Larry. Duct tape is not the solution to all things, isn't it? I don't know. It's a solution to a lot of things. And the inside of the toilet. He's looking inside the toilet. Hey, there's a wallet inside the toilet. Okay, so apparently there's a wallet. I wonder how that got in there. I refuse to do it. I might be a little bit tipsy, but I'm still quite sane. Shit, we need to get more tipsy. Let's drink. Yeah, don't use duct tape as toilet paper. That's indeed. Sure, let's pick up the wallet from the dirty toilet. Yay! Got it. Looks very nice. Open the wallet. Let me see. Unfortunately, it's totally empty. Damn it. Maybe we could give it to the baby. Toilet tank. Looks very nice. Open toilet tank. A router. Ooh, Wi-Fi. Some kind of secret science fiction device with blinking lights. Or it might just be a wireless router. Weird place to put it. But I guess it's where it's most used. Can I pick up the router? Can I use a router? Just don't Wi-Fi if that's what you meant. It's locked. Oh, can I use these keys? It could have worked, but there's no keyhole. It seems locked from the other side. Damn. Maybe that's where the master brewer is. Oh, plunger. It looks very dirty and heavily used. Don't want to carry that around. It's not sanitary. Toilet handle. Looks like a toilet handle. Oh! The light got turned off. And I can't interact with anything. Except the toilet handle again. And if I go back in, oh, it's still dark. And if I interact with the toilet handle again, it'll... Apparently it both flushes the toilet and turns the light on and off. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here else for us to do here right now. Oh, dripping water. There's water dripping from the sink. Okay, so... Oh, is this something? The cellar? Wonder what's down there. Guess we can't get down there. I don't need to go down there right now. Maybe later we can. Let's get another beer, I guess. And the counter has gone down once again. So let's see if we can do anything else with the baby now. So we have the glove. Animal dual challenging. What the fuck? I think neither. That's just plain cruel. I shouldn't. Why not? The mop? No. We still don't have anything to make the baby quiet? Here, little baby, look at these shiny keys. Doesn't seem to work. Oh, can we combine the keys with something to make them more interesting? No idea what I'm missing here. I must be missing something. The baby sound effect gets old fast. Yeah, I want to shut it up, but I don't know how. The door is closed and I don't need to pee. Brew number 2. Hello? Anybody in there? No one answers. I'm feeling a little stuck. And I think I've been streaming for a while already. Nearly 2.5 hours. Either I stop the stream and get back to this later, or maybe I'll look at a walkthrough, or someone in chat tells me what to do. Deluxe Ducks did say there are some items you can only pick up while in a tipsy stage. Yeah, I did notice that with the wallet, but I don't know what else I could pick up that I've missed before. I don't recall there was anything else that he said, like... You wrote the walkthrough on Steam for this, so you know all the answers. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, you have a good point, Aline. Me time's a good idea. Soon, to shut the baby up, we need a bottle of... Oh, right, I did see milk in that kitchen. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about milk. Oh, yeah. Here in the Mistress Bar. We could get into the kitchen now, I guess. Yeah, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I would have found it eventually, but just forgot about it. He's still calling. This person is still in the kitchen. What a grumpy chef. So I guess I need to do something else for him to actually come out of the kitchen. Also, I need a bottle, but I can't take a empty bottle, I think, an empty beer bottle to put the milk in. Probably not. How do I get into the kitchen? Giving her a pen was part of that puzzle chain, but apparently we need to do something else as well. Secret door. There's a bottle in the soggy garbage outside of the bar downstairs. I tried interacting with the garbage earlier and didn't do anything then. Apparently now it's magically going to make it to let me take something out of the garbage, eh? Oh yeah, I guess if you really look at it, you see a baby bottle. That would, unless you know you're looking for it, that's not obvious whatsoever. This is disgusting. Have you no self-respect? I guess we need to get some more beer, so he'll do it. Yeah, gotta be tipsy enough first. Let's go to a few bars to collect some beers, so I have a stock. I wish this guy stayed tipsy for longer. Ooh, an iPhone. It's one of those iPhones, I guess. Looks like it belongs to the bartender. Hey, don't touch my phone. Oh, couldn't steal it. We need to stop the leak to grab the bottle. You're a lightweight, Aline. Yeah, you're a lightweight. That's why you're drunk for long. If you toss a beer bottle like that, won't it get so foamy and won't it just be undrinkable? Sports bar, we can get another beer here as well. And I think the dive bar, and that's all the beers we can get for now, probably. Oh, he doesn't even give any beer. Not even something else. Unless, can I ask for a Guinness now? Probably still not. Yeah, I would need a very good reason to order something like that. Maybe we'll get a good reason later. But for now, I guess we can't get any beer there. Also, this guy... No. He was talking about beer, but couldn't buy any beer from him. I don't think we talked with his worker yet. We should probably talk with him. So let's drink the Pakistani beer so I can talk with the worker. Then get another Pakistani beer and then try to get that baby bottle. Talk with the worker. Oh, I don't need to talk with this guy. I just wasted the beer for no reason. Give me another beer. Also, it's so empty here. Yes, there have been very few people in here lately. Maybe it's because you don't have free refill for coffee? The first refill is free. But isn't it difficult to know how many times people have already had their refill? Not when there are so few people here. That's true. What kind of place is this? Haven't you heard of this place? No. Welcome to Oslo's first Pakistani hipster bar with the biggest selection of beer. You mean the biggest selection of weird beer? I don't think you should say weird beer. Why not? It tastes weird. It's called craft beer. Craft beer sounds like some kind of witchery. Craft beer sounds like some kind of witchery. It's not very far from that. So what's the name of the bar? Dive Bar. A pretty hip name, right? That's the best name for a bar I have ever heard. I know, right? I hired marketing consultants to come up with that name. It's the most generic bar name. You did a great job, and they did too. Thanks. What's the concept? Look for yourself. We play Indian music, serve Indian food, and talk broken English, right? Indian food. Kind of like in a normal Indian restaurant? Exactly, you got it. Oh, bye, Deluxe. I'm probably wrapping up the stream soonish. Just like an Indian restaurant, only here it's a gimmick. Atechi said it was Pakistani. It is, that's the gimmick. Smart, right? Apparently I can't ask him to explain craft beer anymore. I want to ask that. But yeah, we got all the beers we can right now, I think, so let's go to grab that baby bottle. Oh right, this is the water here that's coming from, there was something leaking here above. I guess it's to the left. There was something leaking here somewhere. If you click more, he walks a bit faster. Where was that leak? Oh, this guy is looking... Oh. Talk with me! He had his flap open because he's sweaty, but he wouldn't talk with me earlier, so... The sober drunk meter, I take it some puzzles are dependent on the status. Yeah, you can only talk with people aside from the bus driver and bartenders when you're at least a bit tipsy, so at least have some level of intoxication. And you can only pick up some items when you're tipsy, so halfway if you've drank 2 beers. And yeah, aside from that, there might be more to it, but that's all I found so far. Bikes, I haven't looked at those bikes yet. Nice bikes. Can't pick that up. I thought there was... I guess the leak is here? I thought there was a leak elsewhere as well that was dripping down to here. The baby is still crying. Get tipsy and then trespass. Yeah, I'm gonna get tipsy and then try to get the baby bottle, see what happens. And maybe I can fall down the manhole here or something. Yuck, it tastes like cat pee. I wonder. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill up the meter. Yuck! It tastes like old underwear. I don't feel like drinking anymore at this point. Okay, so apparently you can't get beyond tipsy with beer he doesn't like, I guess, or I don't know. Maybe there's a specific situation where I refuse to do it. I might be tipsy, but I still don't like getting wet. Yeah, but I didn't see... I thought I saw somewhere earlier screen where there was a leak or some... But I don't see here where it's coming from, and I didn't see it when I was looking up. Where did I see it before? Let's get another beer here. And try it. And we still probably can't get into the kitchen. Oh right, I forgot to try and go up the stairs or into the manhole. I got distracted by the wetness. Hangover Hero achievement. Let's see what that achievement stands for. 10 times sober, damn. We're not sober yet, just getting soberer. Use this beer again. Yeah, it tastes like something drowned in this. Can I go upstairs now? Nope, still not drunk enough. Not for that either. I might need to look at Deluxe Texas walkthrough at this point. I'm clearly missing something, but I'm not sure what. I'm forgetting where I saw another screen where there was the water dripping from somewhere that he didn't remarked on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop the stream. Just kind of wanted to try and get that puzzle over with, but I feel like I can't immediately figure it out on my own. So yeah, I've been going for over 2.5 hours, and it's been good. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm trying to plan to stream on Sunday afternoon after Dave's stream on Sunday, Dave being the Wanderer. After his streams on Sundays, I'm gonna try and plan to stream then, depending on if I don't have something else going on. And if I do have something else going on, might be a bit later or it might be another weekday or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do weekly streams as much as possible, like at least one stream a week, if I can. And I'm gonna try to shoot for Sundays, but we'll have to see how things go. You know, life's busy, especially in these times. It's difficult to plan always, because I don't know, things are just different than the norm, than how we are used to living. But yeah, we're dealing with it. I hope things get better. I hope everyone's got some way to get through these times. And yeah, even if that's just watching Twitch or YouTube or whatever else to distract yourself and get by, you know, gotta do what we can. But as I said, thank you all. I hope you enjoyed this first stream with Do This, Where Is My Beer? I'll probably get back to this next time because I don't like leaving game hanging if I streamed a bit of it, and was planning to continue streaming it, but then didn't. I don't like leaving game hanging like that. So we'll probably get back to it, see if we can finish it like next time. I don't know exactly how long this game is, but I think we're already ways in. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. And until next time. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Oh, could I raid? Is there anyone I could raid? That's a good idea. I wasn't thinking about it. There are some people streaming that I follow. Hippolyte Pochardo is streaming Tales of Monkey Island, which is interesting. Scum and Villainy are streaming, but they're not playing a specific game. Yeah, I guess we can stream. I guess we can raid Hippolyte Pochardo, who is streaming Tales of Monkey Island. Thanks, Aline. See you later. So let's go raid Hippolyto. Thank you all for being here. And have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Or enjoy Monday if it's already Monday in Australia. Yeah. See you next time. Bye. 11 viewers. Not bad. Bye.
We're not supposed to mention either of these. I want to anyway, though.
Look, the voodoo lady gave me the locket so I could find La Esponja Grande.
She what? Meteor! That two-timing soothsaying strumpet!
Huh?
La Esponja is to be mine to give to her as a gargantuan absorbent symbol of my fiery passion! I'm gone for 2 seconds and she's making time with a prepubescent picaron!
No.
No, it's not like that.